Hey, what's going on, guys? We're going to be casting a game between the End of Chaos 22 in the blue here at 1204 versus our player in the red, Tono. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but he is at 1193, and he will be playing Six Samurais. And Six Samurais just did top, so they've been getting some hype once again. But the thing is, Maxi is absolutely devastating against Six Samurais because even though he can go for a Xian here, which we'll probably be making, he will get to +1, at least one, off of that. Oh, he's going for a beast. Okay, which is unexpected because they just love Xian so much. But yeah, first turn Trade Beast is a good play as well. But I feel like Xian is just an overall better card because if he does set, and it looks like our player in the blue is playing Fabled over here, and with no back row. The Fabled player is just going to be able to run straight over this, and without any back row to protect a Tria Beast, it looks like our Fabled player is going to take really good field control. Oh, but a Maxi happens, and that's going to kind of stop our Fabled player from going too crazy with his plays. But he's in a position right now where he definitely needs to get over Naturia Beast, and so he possibly could be going for some more synchro play and just to get over Naturia Beast, because the thing is, if you get a monster over the attack of Xian, Xian really doesn't have many answers to it. Like the whole Six Samurai deck, their answers are pretty much going to be like Solemn Warnings or Hand of the Six Samurai to destroy a card. But if you leave them with nothing, they can fall apart very quickly. So I'm wondering what he wants to do now, because he definitely needs to do something, because obviously Naturia Beast can run over both of those. So let's see what he goes for, because I think he's deciding right now if he wants to continue his big push that he can potentially do, but obviously he doesn't want his opponent to be able to draw more cards. But the thing is, like, Six Samurais don't have that many great cards other than like their first opening. Once if they don't open up like Xian and set back row, you can kind of beat them by getting a stronger monster. And the stronger monster, I think he should try to go for. I would say Scrap Dragon is a relatively good card to go for, just because Xian obviously can't negate. Although there is that card Magatama that Six Samurais do tend to like to run. So he's going to discard once again. Let's see what he goes for, because he's got 2 tuners on the field. Ooh, he's going to be doing that. So let's see what he goes for. He can go for a 7 right here. But if he's able to make a Quasar, which Fables can do, sometimes they do run Dandelion and like they run 1-for-1, so it's possible that he can still get out a Quasar. And if you get Quasar against Six Samurais, it is pretty devastating. But it's just, you have to watch out for that card, Magatama. So he's still thinking. Here's some more glow up bulb. Okay. So let's see what he actually does, because he can make a 7. I think he should make a 7 perhaps and just attack over it. Like, he's gonna go for a 4. I mean, he could potentially go for game here, because Fables can do that. But let's just see how he does it exactly. So he's still thinking, but our 6 7 player has so many cards in his hand, he really needs to make a relatively strong field in order to combat with those extra cards. How many cards does he have in his hand? He has 6, 7, 8 cards in his hand and a Cherry Beast on the field. So he's going to go for a 5, perhaps just for a Catastor. Oh, he's going to go for Regen. I didn't really expect that. Oh, no, he doesn't want to go for Regen. He wants to go for Librarian. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't understand going for Regen at that moment. I mean, sure, now he gets to draw cards, but realistically, I don't know if it's worth it. I almost think a better play would have just been get out something to attack over Naturia Beast. But I mean, Librarian isn't bad against Six Samurais, just because it does get to draw a card when they go for Xian, because they always go for Xian. And so what are you doing? I don't know how he got that Fabled card. Yeah, okay, because he did summon Glow Bulb. But yeah, he's synchroed too much, I think, and that's just going to cause him to be in a position where if his opponent is able to get around it. Ooh, that's what he goes for. Goes for 6. Wow, I don't agree with this play. He's exhausted his entire hand, because he still needs to get over Xian, and Bryanak isn't going to be able to get over Xian. I mean, if he has a Solemn Warning down, perhaps it'd be an okay play, but giving your opponent that many cards, I think a better option would have been just to either stop, because you know, you can push really hard next turn, or just make one synchro that can, you know, get over that Naturia Beast, and then just end it there. And now the 6 Samurai player is totally gonna be punishing him for kind of essentially, I mean, he used everything he had to make a Bryanak, a Ganesha, and 1 card in hand. I do not think that that was a good play, and you can kind of see from here that there's absolutely nothing you can do. So he has now 1 counter on that card. Ooh, Maxi once again, which is pretty good, but I really don't think there's an out for this. I mean, the 6 Samurai player, all he needs to do is make Xian right now, and he's pretty good to go. And see, why did he go for Bryo? Because if he made Librarian and just kept Librarian on the field, he could have attacked over Naturia Beast, as well as drawn more cards when they go for Xian, because they always go for Xian. And so yeah, you can kind of learn right here, and you should be attacking Bryo. Yeah, I think that'd be the better option. I mean, unless he has, you know, Affect Veiler to you know, stop Bryanak's effect. And he should be able to set enough to the point where it doesn't matter. Well, maybe he's gonna have to discard. No? I mean, he has Xian for Heavy Storm. And then I don't know what the Fabled player can really do after that. And pretty much from here, I don't think our player in the blue can come back. If he does, though, I would be quite impressed. Oh, you know what? I would think I would have changed that double-edged sword technique, perhaps just to get those extra 6 samurais on the field. It wouldn't be bad, just in case Xian, you know, dies, they can, you know, destroy the other targets instead. And like, you know, obviously Kagamusha would be good, because if they target Xian, he can just switch the target over. But realistically, yeah, I still don't think our player can come back. Perhaps if the player in the red does happen to have a Solemn Warning, though, it just won't matter, because once he goes for anything that would hurt Xian, he can just negate. But let's see if our Fabled player can somehow get over this. I don't really know what he'd make. I mean, if anything, he should try to make a Black Rose Dragon. Or perhaps Dandelion Hero, and that wouldn't be that bad. But that would only be, oh, he's negating Foolish Burial. So, let's see, he's still checking his extra deck. He already went for Armory Arm. So we can't make Armory Arm and equip to Xian just for fun. Let's see what he actually does. I don't think he has any outs to this. I mean, even Dark Hole wouldn't stop anything. The 600 player has so much cards in his hand. So as you guys can see, you can definitely see the mistake that our player made in the blue over there. Although I still think that our player in the red, I'm not sure what his hand was, but I definitely think going for Xian first turn is always a better option than going for first turn Beast. Depending on what your hand is, obviously, that does take into consideration. But yeah, definitely you can see how the Fabled player definitely made a lot of misplays. He did not need to synchro that much when he was under the effect of Maxi. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.